Guys, we are all just trying to figure out this life thing. Well, I feel like I've already figured out a good little portion of it. I'm 28 years old, and I'm going on 29 in a few weeks, and I've already kind of found what I want in my life. I feel so blessed to be able to say that, man. I feel so lucky to be able to say I kind of know what I want in my life. And what I want is more free time and less work. That's literally it. Because any dream I have could be attained with that. The things I want, as small and minuscule as they may be, can be attained if I had more free time and if I had to work less. Now the question is, how the fuck do we get there? And I really only foresee one way of really truly getting there, and that is by living a minimal life. So, a little context. I've actually been looking at tiny home videos on YouTube for the past hour, and I have been divinely inspired by this content creator called Inspirational Nomad. The whole premise to Inspirational Nomad's videos are minimal living. This man lived in his car for 5 years, saved a bunch of money, and he bought like a tiny home, a mobile home type of thing. And I really feel that that's going to be my calling too, man. I feel like my happiest, my best life is going to be my least stressful life. So my best life equals as small stress as humanly possible. And for me, that means no pets, no children, a special type of girlfriend when she comes. I'm not forcing this shit. A special type of girlfriend who's also okay with that. And ultimately, it means no house. No house. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take for me to achieve my best life. I want to be out in nature. I want to be out at the store, whatever time I want to be. I want to be out at the park on a Wednesday at 9 a.m. I don't want to be worried about, oh my God, I have to go to work tomorrow. I have to be up at 7:30. That to me has been so life-draining over the past 2 years since I have attained my professional career. And one beautiful thing about going through things that you don't like is that you learn that you don't like those things, and you can actually create a plan in order to get yourself out of those things. So, over the past 2 years of working, I've learned, oh shit, I really don't like this. And there's only one way out, and that is by living as simply as humanly possible. So right now I'm renting a room. Right now I have paid off my car, and that's it. That's really all you need, man. Like, you have your car, you have your clothes, you have your basics. Like, you really don't need much else. At least I don't. I won't speak for anyone else, but for me, I feel very happy right now in my life. And to bring any other object into my life would just be like added stress. Like, if I'm already happy, why would I mess that up? So I made a promise to myself today that I will never buy something over $3,000. And really the only thing I could think of that can cost more than that is like a piece of furniture or some home appliance. But I made a promise to myself, I will not buy anything more than $3,000. I got down on one knee to myself, and I said, John, I promise. And I didn't need a priest there to guide it or anything. I said, I'm making a commitment to myself. I'm going to live as simply as possible. If you're already happy now, then you don't have to really do much. All you have to do is you just got to keep going. So that's it, guys. And I feel that, owning a house is not happiness. Owning a big, beautiful car is not happiness. Peace, tranquility, less obligations, professional obligations. That is what happiness is. Being able to find peace and tranquility within yourself and not having to depend on other people or animals or material possessions for joy is where my peace and tranquility lies. It's not mean. It's not. Doesn't mean that I'm living a detached life. No, by no stretch of the imagination. But I do feel that at this point, I am very happy. I'm very stable, and it would be impractical for me to want more. So my goal now is to want less and to find even more happiness in having less. Find more happiness in peace and tranquility and in simplicity because there is an abundance of joy to be found in having a simple life. Stress free as fuck, baby. It's the best thing. If you can just find that peace within yourself, you're set. You're set, man. I'm inspired by nomadic people who just carry a few outfits in their backpack and they call it a day. So I've made a promise to myself, and that is I will not go crazy on material possessions because that's what the system wants you to do. It wants you to be obsessed with buying the beautiful big ass couch. It wants you to buy that BMW. It wants you to buy that huge truck and that property so it can keep you. I can't fall into that. I can't fall into that. My sanity depends on me not falling into that. So I'm making a promise to myself to not want more and to be okay with having less. Because that is where true happiness is found. At least for me. Well, guys, I appreciate if anybody made it this far in the video. I love you, and I hope you too also decide to take on the simpler life. It's fucking awesome over here. And yeah. Alright, guys. Peace and love.